Hello everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. This is your Nifty guy. So we'll start right away with the analysis. For today, what we had planned was that Nifty is in a sideways range, in a broader range, but consolidating in a symmetrical triangle formation. And we had planned to go long above this trend line with a pullback, short below this trend line with a pullback. Now, market opened with a gap up. Immediately in the first 5 minutes, a red candle was formed, followed by a green inside candle. Now, when I tell you guys to talk to the market in terms of uh, let the prices tell you a story, what is going on behind the scenes. So this is something wherein once the market open gap up, so there are people who carry longs overnight, there are people who carry shorts overnight. I do neither of them. Once the markets opened with a gap up, the people who carried longs would see a good profit. They will exit their positions. People who have carried shorts will see a big loss and they might square off their positions. Or they might add more, thinking that they're now getting to average their prices, which might push the prices down immediately after opening, after a big gap up. Now, immediately after a gap up, now this candle, if you look closely, the open equals to high. So that means this was the opening price, and immediately the prices went all the way down. So anyone who would have shorted the markets at this particular point, their SL would be placed above this. And as soon as this high is taken out, a good up move on the upside can come, which I had captured. As soon as the high of this particular candle was taken out, all the people who had shorted the markets at this particular point got trapped. Their SLs got started kicking in, and market gave a good move. I rode this particular trend all the way up to this particular red candle. Now, post this, I got a good shorting opportunity as well. Now, you might ask, the market opened with a gap up, the gap up sustained, the markets went all the way up. Now, why did you short the market, decide to short the markets? Now, as I have told in some of my previous videos as well, I follow RSI very religiously. And I only look at divergences, nothing else. There's no other meaning of anything else on the charts of RSI for me apart from divergence. And when the market was forming a higher high, simultaneously RSI was forming a lower high, which meant that this upward move was losing its momentum. That is where I drew this particular trend line and decided to short the markets once it is below this particular trend line and also below this price line. This would also indicate a double top formation, which I trade for trading reversals. Now, because I was trading against the trend, just because I was trading against the trend, I kept my position sizing small. I knew the primary trend for the day was bullish. So I kept the position size small and I also shifted to a smaller time frame. Wherein if you look closely, this particular candle kind of closed below this. This was the pullback candle, and I entered somewhere around this particular candle of 1227, wherein this low was taken out, and I exited somewhere around here. Not a good trade. Did not hold it for too long. I held this particular long trade for too long, but not this particular short trade because it was against the primary trend for the day. So this is how I want you guys to look at the price. So in case even if it is bullish, do not hesitate to take a short position because see you can even earn money in this particular fall, which I did. Now I did not capture this particular up move because I don't trade uh, one-sided moves like this, which forms in quick succession without giving any pullback. I would have traded this particular move in case if this would have come up here, given some pullback, formed a W again, and then it would have broken this high. I would have taken a long entry over here. And again, these were the only two trades that I took. One, the long above this high and the short below this particular trend line. The reason being, the market was forming higher highs, but RSI still had that divergence. So I did not look at having any long positions, and the shorts were not initiated any other position as per my setup. So that was it for me for today's trading. Now, if we look at the daily time frame, Nifty has finally broken and given a closing above this particular consolidation range that we were looking at. Let's reduce this. Now, there might be two scenarios which might play out. So today, Nifty has filled this particular gap. If you look, there was this gap which was pending over here. Nifty has filled this particular gap. What this can be, it can be in case if Nifty wants to continue its overall downtrend, this might be a liquidity hunt inviting buyers to take long positions, and then Nifty might reverse all the way again, creating a new low which would breach this particular low. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen. This might be one of the scenarios, or Nifty might give a pullback till around these levels and then continue its upward journey. Nifty might straight away also continue its upward journey from here. So we need to plan accordingly. So if you look at a 75 minutes time frame or maybe a hourly time frame, what I see here is a nice, good trend line again forming. Kind of a parallel channel, not exactly a parallel channel, but again, the prices have been on a day on a bigger time frame. The prices have been moving in this particular range. Tomorrow, the plan of action will be very, very simple. We'll plan along above today's high with a pullback. Short, I would want at least this low to be taken out from where this new high was taken. So for any short position, because see again, the prices are in a channel and they might again come down to retest the bottom part of this particular trend line. So we will short Nifty only below this. This would also mean that Nifty is entering back into the zone, and this will then prove as a fake breakout, which is the scenario that I discussed in the daily time frame, that this is just to invite the buyers to go long, and then Nifty will continue its downward trajectory, which is also known as a liquidity hunt. So if you look on a 15 minutes time frame also, there is a negative divergence. So we'll wait for the prices to confirm before we take any positions tomorrow. So this is it from me for today. I hope you guys have a good trading day tomorrow. If you like my analysis, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also put down anything that you might have in the comments box. I will love to have that. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow post the market. Have a good day. Cheers. Thank you so much.